Most people over 60 reach for nuts because they genuinely believe they're doing everything right. A handful while watching TV, a handful after a walk, something quick, something healthy, something they trust to protect their heart, sharpen their memory, ease their joints, and keep their bodies strong. But here's the truth. Almost no one says out loud. For some seniors, that same innocent habit may be nudging up blood pressure, feeding inflammation, or quietly stressing the liver, all without a single warning sign. And the scariest part? You'd never see it coming. Nuts look harmless. They feel familiar. They taste comforting. The same snacks you've eaten for decades. But bodies change after 60, and what helped you in your 40s or 50s might hit harder now. So the real question becomes this. What if the nuts you trust the most are quietly working against you today? Across clinics, doctors are starting to notice the same pattern. Certain nuts interfere with common medications. Some trigger inflammation in people dealing with joint pain. Others overload aging organs that simply don't filter the way they used to. And the signs aren't dramatic. Just small shifts most seniors brush off. A little more morning stiffness, digestion that doesn't behave like it used to, energy that dips for no reason, weight that creeps in quietly. And for many, the last place they'd ever look is the snack they believed was helping them. But today, we're cutting straight through the confusion. I'm going to show you the 4 nuts every senior should avoid. And the 4 nuts that can genuinely support your heart, your brain, your bones, and your digestion. No guessing, no mixed messages, just real, practical science for real people. And stay with me, because the final nut on the avoid list is sitting in almost every pantry in America. Yet most doctors never warn about it unless you ask directly. Before we dive in, remember this. Your body still wants to heal, even after 60. Even after years of habits you didn't know were stressing it. Your body is always trying to repair, recover, and rebuild. It just needs the right tools. And in this case, it starts with choosing the right nuts. 1. Almonds. When you're over 60, your bones don't just get weaker. They thin. They hollow out. And that process speeds up quickly when your diet is low in the minerals your body depends on. That's why almonds matter so much at this age. Most people don't realize it, but every single day your bones lose a little strength. And almonds are one of the simplest ways to slow that loss before it turns into real problems. Almonds are packed with the nutrients aging bones rely on. Calcium to keep your skeleton solid. Magnesium to move that calcium into the bone where it belongs. Vitamin E to protect your cells from the daily wear and tear of aging. Heart-healthy fats to lower LDL and support a healthier heart. And enough fiber to keep digestion steady. Something nearly half of adults over 60 quietly struggle with. And when you put all those benefits together, things start changing fast. Stronger bones, better calcium absorption, lower bad cholesterol, smoother, more predictable digestion. And because vitamin E and antioxidants protect your skin and immune cells, almonds support healthy aging from the inside out. One small handful does far more for your body than most people ever realize. But how you eat them matters. Always choose almonds with the skin on. That thin brown layer holds the antioxidants your body needs most. If chewing whole almonds is tough on your teeth, go with sliced almonds or unsweetened almond butter for the same nutrients without the strain. And stick to the sweet spot, about 1 ounce a day. Enough to strengthen your bones and heart without adding unnecessary calories. Almonds aren't just a snack. After 60, they're a tool. A simple daily defense for your bones, your heart, and your long-term strength. 2. Walnuts. If you're worried about memory decline, walnuts deserve a permanent spot in your kitchen. After 60, your brain doesn't bounce back the way it used to. Cell communication slows, inflammation builds, and the tiny connections that keep your thinking sharp start to weaken. Walnuts hit every one of those problems head-on, and they do it in a way most seniors never hear about. These nuts are packed with ALA, the plant form of omega-3 that keeps brain cell membranes flexible and responsive. They're loaded with polyphenols that fight inflammation deep inside the brain, the kind that quietly eats away at memory for years before you notice the symptoms. Walnuts even carry melatonin, the same hormone your body struggles to produce as you age, and they supply arginine, an amino acid that relaxes blood vessels and helps more oxygen reach your brain. And the benefits don't take long to feel. Walnuts help keep your cognitive speed strong. They support sharper thinking, clearer recall, and better problem-solving. They calm chronic inflammation, one of the biggest drivers of age-related memory loss, and thanks to their natural melatonin, walnuts can gently improve sleep quality, which is one of the strongest predictors of memory after 60. Even your heart benefits. With healthier blood pressure and better blood flow, your brain gets more oxygen, more nutrients, and more protection. But to get all these benefits, you have to store them right. Walnuts spoil quickly, especially at room temperature, and once the fats turn rancid, they lose flavor and their health value. Keep them in the refrigerator so they stay fresh, rich, and effective. And stick to the ideal serving, 7 to 9 walnut halves a day. That's the sweet spot for the brain, the heart, and your energy levels without pushing calories too high. Walnuts aren't just good for you. They're an investment in your memory, your clarity, and your long-term independence. And after 60, that makes them one of the smartest foods you can put into your body. 3. Pistachios. As you move through your 60s, your body changes in ways you can feel every single day. Blood pressure starts creeping up, even if you eat well. Your eyes lose some of their natural protection, and the risk of macular degeneration, the disease that slowly steals central vision, rises sharply. That's why pistachios stand out. They support two areas seniors worry about most: the heart and the eyes. Pistachios are naturally rich in potassium, one of the most important minerals for flushing out excess sodium. And sodium is one of the biggest drivers of high blood pressure in older adults. When potassium goes up, pressure comes down. Simple, predictable, reliable, and pistachios make it easy. They also carry lutein and zeaxanthin, the same antioxidants your eyes depend on to protect the retina from age-related damage. Very few nuts offer this combination, and even fewer support both heart health and vision at the same time. The benefits stack up quickly. Pistachios help push sodium out of your system, lowering systolic blood pressure, the top number that becomes harder to control with age. They reinforce the pigments that shield your macula, supporting long-term vision. They're gentle on teeth, which matters when chewing harder, nuts starts to hurt. And thanks to their fiber and natural plant compounds, pistachios keep digestion steady, smooth, and predictable. How you eat them makes a real difference. Choose unsalted pistachios so you don't cancel out their heart benefits. If possible, buy them with the shell. The simple act of cracking them creates a natural pace that prevents overeating. But if arthritis or a weak grip makes shelling painful, pre-shelled pistachios are perfectly fine. Just stick to the sweet spot. About 1 ounce a day, roughly 49 pistachios. Enough to support your heart, protect your eyes, and keep your body running well without adding unnecessary calories. For seniors who want to stay sharp, steady, and independent, pistachios are one of the most underrated tools you can bring into your daily routine. 4. Brazil nuts. Many seniors blame low energy on age, but the truth is this: When your thyroid starts slipping, the signs show up long before most people realize it. You feel tired, even after resting. Your mood shifts for no clear reason. Your weight becomes harder to manage. And your whole metabolism feels like it hit the brakes. That cluster of symptoms doesn't come from getting older. It often comes from a thyroid that's starving for one specific mineral. And that's exactly where Brazil nuts step in. What makes them special is simple: selenium. Not a little, a lot. Brazil nuts carry one of the highest natural concentrations of selenium found in any food. And selenium is the mineral your thyroid depends on to produce and activate its hormones. Without enough of it, your energy crashes, your mood dips, and your body burns calories slower than ever. With enough of it, everything runs smoother. The benefits go far beyond thyroid health. Selenium helps protect nerve cells from long-term damage, which becomes more important with every decade. It supports healthy brain aging by reducing oxidative stress, the same stress that weakens memory and slows cognitive speed. It calms inflammation, a major driver behind fatigue, joint pain, and chronic disease in older adults. And because selenium plays a role in cholesterol balance, Brazil nuts can support healthier LDL levels and better heart health overall. But with Brazil nuts, more is not better. Their selenium content is powerful, and too much can backfire. That's why the ideal serving is incredibly small. Just 1 or 2 nuts per day. That's all your thyroid needs. That's all your nerves need. And that's all your heart needs. No prep. No complication. Just add 1 to your breakfast, or eat it as a quick snack, and you're done. For seniors who want steady energy, sharper thinking, and better hormonal balance, Brazil nuts offer one of the simplest and most efficient boosts you can add to your day, as long as you keep the portion right. Now, before you start filling your pantry with the nuts we just talked about, there's something just as important you need to hear. Because while some nuts protect your heart, brain, bones, and digestion, others can quietly work against you. And most seniors have no idea. These danger nuts look harmless. They taste familiar. Many of them are in trail mixes, snack jars, and kitchen shelves all across America. But once your metabolism slows, your liver becomes more sensitive, and your medications become part of daily life. Certain nuts can hit harder than they ever did in your 40s or 50s. So let's flip the script. Let's look at the 4 nuts every senior should think twice about. And the last one on this list? Almost everyone has it at home. And almost nobody realizes how risky it can be. Number 1. Peanuts. Peanuts fool a lot of seniors. They look simple, familiar, harmless, but they can create problems most people never trace back to their daily snack. And the issue isn't the peanut itself. It's what grows on it, what gets added to it, and how your body processes it once you're past 60. Peanuts carry a higher risk of mold toxins, and those toxins hit the liver first. When you're younger, your detox system clears them quickly. After 60, that process slows down, forcing your liver to work harder to handle something it used to remove with ease. Over time, that quiet overload builds, and most seniors never connect it to the peanuts they grab without thinking. And that's only the beginning. Peanuts are extremely high in omega-6 fats, and when omega-6 overwhelms omega-3, inflammation jumps fast. For anyone dealing with arthritis, joint stiffness, or those deep nagging aches that show up in the morning, peanuts can take mild discomfort and make it noticeably worse. And almost every peanut product on store shelves makes the situation even harder on your body. Most peanuts are roasted in cheap industrial oils that crank inflammation even higher. Many are loaded with salt, some are coated in sugar, and peanut butters often come pumped with additives and preservatives that work against your blood pressure, weight, and blood sugar. For seniors trying to protect their liver, keep inflammation low, and maintain steady blood pressure, peanuts simply aren't the safest choice. An occasional handful won't hurt you, but eating them day after day can quietly push your body in the wrong direction. A smarter swap is choosing almonds or pistachios. They give you the crunch you want, the nutrients your body actually uses, and none of the hidden stress your liver is fighting to handle. Number 2. Cashews. Cashews are one of the few nuts that catch seniors off guard. Not because they taste unhealthy, but because their problems are hidden. They're soft, creamy, easy to chew, and they feel safer than harder nuts. But for anyone dealing with blood sugar issues or kidney concerns, cashews can create complications faster than most people realize. Unlike almonds or walnuts, cashews are higher in carbohydrates. That means they can raise blood sugar quicker and stronger than most nuts. If you're managing prediabetes or trying to keep glucose steady, cashews can quietly push your numbers up even when the rest of your diet is clean. That's only part of the story. Cashews contain oxalates, compounds that block calcium absorption and raise the risk of kidney stones. And kidney stones hit older adults harder. More pain, more inflammation, longer recovery. Most seniors never suspect that their healthy cashew snack could be feeding the same problem their doctor keeps warning them about. Then there's the processing. Walk through any grocery aisle and you'll see the same pattern. Most cashews roasted in cheap industrial oils that spike inflammation and cholesterol. Many loaded with salt. And flavored versions, honey, chili, maple, often hiding added sugars that make blood glucose jump even higher. It's a bad combination for seniors trying to protect their heart, joints, and metabolic health. If you enjoy cashews occasionally, you're fine. But eating them daily or treating them as your main nut isn't the best move for anyone watching their blood sugar or kidney function. A smarter swap is simple. Reach for almonds or walnuts. They give you steadier glucose, healthier fats, and nutrients your body can actually use to support your heart, brain, and long-term strength. Number 3. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts taste rich, smooth, and buttery. And that's exactly where the problem begins. They're one of the most calorie-dense nuts you can buy. After 60, when your metabolism slows and every extra calorie sticks longer than it used to, that richness hits your body a lot harder. A single handful can pack enough calories to nudge your weight up faster than you'd expect. And for seniors managing blood pressure, joint pain, or diabetes, even small weight gains create bigger problems down the road. The fat profile adds another layer of risk. Macadamias contain a significant amount of saturated fat, the type that pushes LDL cholesterol upward. When LDL rises, arteries stiffen, blood pressure climbs, and your heart has to work harder with every beat. Over time, that makes macadamias a risky everyday snack, especially for anyone already watching their cholesterol. The texture doesn't help either. Macadamias are dense and firm, and they put real pressure on crowns, bridges, dentures, and sensitive enamel. One bad bite is all it takes to crack dental work or trigger sharp soreness. Something many seniors don't think about until it happens. And then there's your gallbladder. Because macadamias are extremely high in fat, they can overwhelm a gallbladder that's weak, inflamed, or sluggish, a common issue with age. That heavy fat load can trigger bloating, discomfort, or even gallstone flare-ups. It's an easy problem to avoid once you know the source. Macadamias aren't bad. They're just not ideal as a daily snack after 60. If you enjoy them, keep it occasional. Not every day. Not every handful. For something you can eat regularly without the calorie overload or cholesterol strain, reach for pistachios or walnuts. They give you flavor, crunch, and the kind of support your heart and metabolism actually benefit from. Number 4. Pine nuts. Pine nuts look delicate and harmless, but for seniors who take daily medications, they can cause problems almost no one expects. The real issue isn't the nut. It's how certain compounds in pine nuts interfere with drug metabolism. When the way your body processes medications shifts, everything changes. Blood pressure pills can hit harder. Cholesterol medications can work differently. Diabetes drugs can lose effectiveness. And the worst part is this: most seniors don't notice the shift until their symptoms come roaring back. Then there's something unique to pine nuts. Pine nut syndrome, a bitter, metallic taste that shows up hours after eating them and can stick around for days or even weeks. When everything tastes metallic, appetite disappears fast. For underweight seniors or anyone struggling to maintain muscle, that loss of appetite becomes a real problem. At this age, losing weight isn't just about a number on a scale. It affects immunity, balance, and recovery. Pine nuts spoil quickly, too. Their delicate fats oxidize faster than most nuts, and once those fats turn rancid, they irritate the body instead of helping it, raising inflammation, increasing oxidative stress, and making joint pain or chronic conditions worse. Most people don't realize their pine nuts have gone bad until their body reacts. None of this means pine nuts are evil. It just means they're not the safest choice for seniors on daily medications or anyone dealing with inflammation, appetite issues, or weight stability. If you love the flavor, keep them as an occasional topping, not a daily snack. For something you can rely on every day, reach for almonds or Brazil nuts. They support your heart, brain, and immune system without the medication risks or appetite problems. So here's the truth I want you to take with you. Your body is still capable of healing, even after 60. Age doesn't shut anything down. It just changes the rules. And when you give your body the right inputs, it responds. It rebuilds. It steadies. It protects you in ways you can actually feel, often faster than you think. Because tiny daily habits shape your future far more than big overhauls ever will. Not perfect diets, not complicated routines. The small choices decide how strong your heart stays, how clear your mind feels, how steady your energy stays, and how much independence you keep as the years go by. And something as simple as choosing the right nuts and avoiding the wrong ones can shift more than most people ever imagine. The good news is simple. Now you know exactly which foods push you forward and which ones quietly push you back. 4 nuts that support your heart, brain, bones, and digestion. And 4 nuts that increase inflammation, stress your organs, or interfere with medications. None of this is complicated. It's simple, doable, and powerful. The kind of change that builds a stronger future one day at a time. So here's your next step. Tell me which nut surprised you the most. Was it one you've been eating for years? Was it the one sitting in your pantry right now? Your comment could help another senior realize what their body has been trying to warn them about. And if this video helped you, give it a like. Not for me, but because it tells YouTube to show this information to more seniors who need it. There are people dealing with inflammation, blood pressure swings, memory issues, and digestive struggles, and they don't even know their daily snacks are part of the problem. And if you want more simple, science-backed guidance to stay strong, sharp, and independent as you age, make sure to subscribe. I post new videos every week to help you protect your health one smart habit at a time. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.